Hello. If this is the first video of mine you're watching, I'm Nora, and I have a disability known as arthrogryposis. And this is my aide, Catherine. Catherine's been working for me for almost a year now, and she is about to enter her senior year studying biology at Nova Southeastern University, where we go to school. After graduation, she plans on attending grad school in order to become a physician assistant. I connected with Catherine and hired her to work for me after posting an ad on one of Nova's student Facebook pages about needing a personal care aide. In today's video, we will be going over the do's and don'ts of feeding a quadriplegic such as myself or other individuals that may require full assistance with eating. While many of these can be applied to most individuals that need assistance with feeding, it is important to consider each person's unique needs and adapt accordingly. But before we get into the do's and don'ts, I first want to acknowledge how, for the don'ts, Catherine will be wearing scrubs. I understand that if you work in a hospital or nursing home setting, or for certain agencies, it may be a requirement that you wear scrubs. However, for me personally, I prefer that my aides simply dress casually and do not wear scrubs. I feel that wearing scrubs somewhat promotes the stigma that people with disabilities or the elderly are sickly and makes us stand out in a negative way unnecessarily. But each person that you are assisting may feel differently, so if possible, cater to their preference. So the first don't that we will go over is placing a bib on the person you are assisting. For the purpose of this video, this will be known as put a bib on it. While it may be a necessity for some individuals to wear some form of a bib when eating, it is not appropriate for all. The important thing to remember is to ask before assuming that a napkin or some other type of bib be tucked into the front of a person's shirt or placed around their neck. Instead of having someone wear a bib, just be sure to wipe their mouth if it gets messy. The second don't that we will go over will be named the tease. What the heck? The moral of the story is, just feed the person. The third don't that we will go over is called Facebook before feeding. I can't reach it. Can you hand it to me, please?
What? I'm on Facebook.
Seriously? Ugh. Unbelievable. Don't be a tease.
And don't Facebook while you're feeding.
The fourth don't is to assume that the person you are feeding needs to have their bite sizes be very small. This will be called itty-bitty bites.
For instances such as this, just ask the person you're feeding.
The fifth don't includes talking in a childlike manner to whoever you are assisting. This will be known as
Open wide, here comes the choo-choo train! Choo-choo! Don't treat who you're feeding like a child.
just feed me.
The sixth don't involves a caregiver blowing on the food the person you're assisting to cool it down. This will be called, careful, it's hot. It's definitely unsanitary and gross for someone else to blow their germs on your food. While I understand this is often a habit for mothers in particular to do for their children, but instead, let the person you're feeding cool it down on their own. Along the same lines of spreading germs unnecessarily, the seventh don't will be known as the mom face lick. Oh, you got a little, let me help.
What? So a lot of the times when you're a little kid and you have a messy face, you may have experienced your mom licking her finger and then proceeding to wipe your face with said finger. This is without a doubt a definite no. Also, if you see the person you are assisting has a messy face, don't just leave it like that. Instead, wipe their face with a napkin. Oops. What? I don't want that after it's just been off the...
What? 5-second rule?
That just fell off the plate and now you can't feed that to me.
Who cares?
Another way to spread germs unnecessarily would be to pick up a piece of food with your hand after it has fallen off of the table. This one is called grubby fingers. So please be sure to wash your hands, and it should be common sense to not feed someone food that has fallen off the table.
The ninth don't will be called baby bird. When giving someone a spoonful of food, don't tilt up the utensil once it reaches the person's mouth, unless, of course, this is a specific necessity for them. To be honest, this can be more challenging for a person eating to get the food in his mouth, especially if it's soup. So instead of tilting it, just hold the spoon level.
Wait, can I have ribs next instead of pierogi?
It's already on the fork. Just eat it.
Whatever. And last but not least, the 10th and final don't will be referred to as choices matter. It is best to ask whoever you are assisting what they would like a bite of next or if they would like a sip of their drink. Actually, can I have rib next instead of... Needless to say, just let the person choose. And those are all of the do's and don'ts that we have for you today. And while many of the don'ts described in this video today may seem ridiculous, and they are, I can honestly say that I have experienced at least most, if not all of these at one point or another, and I have several disabled friends that I know have as well. My goal in creating content like this is to, of course, educate first and foremost, but also provide you with some humor.
So if you like Nora's video and you want to see more, make sure to subscribe to her channel and hit the like button and leave a comment. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Backwards.
Oh, there's a hair on it.
Woo. For blood. It's all over your face.
Oh, I'm getting so full.